Yeah, so obviously I'm sure everybody's heard of the fires in California, as well as the shooting in Thousand Oaks. I'm from California, spend my off season there. It's a place that's near and dear to my heart. So me, Christian Yelich, Mike Atanasio, Mike Moustakis, and a few other friends have been trying to figure out what we can do to give back. Planning to do a charity softball game, an online auction, just a bunch of stuff to hopefully be able to raise as much money as we can to give back directly to the victims of the wildfires and the shooting as well.
Does it make it a different Thanksgiving for you? Because that LA Times story said you actually had fire damage. I mean, did you almost lose your home?
Yeah, we did. We thought we had lost it at one point, and just feel incredibly fortunate and grateful that we will eventually have a house to go back to. You know, there's things obviously that happen that always put life in perspective, and we're hoping to be back in our house within the next couple weeks. But just incredibly thankful for the firemen, for the policemen, for all first responders, but at the same time feel, you know, just awful for so many friends and family members who lost their houses. A lot of friends from our kids' schools lost their houses, and just the thought of everybody having to completely start over is a really difficult thing, especially as you approach the holidays.
You see the videos, Ryan, and it almost looks like something out of a movie. Can you even put it into words, kind of like what's happening out there and what you experienced?
Yeah, I mean, it's almost indescribable. I think, you know, the first time I kind of got back to some of those areas and was able to drive through and see the devastation firsthand, it really does look like a scene out of a movie. It's apocalyptic. These are areas obviously that had, you know, lush greenery, big trees and bushes and shrubs and flowers, and just to see all of these areas that were so beautiful be completely black is just a really weird thing. It's weird to see in person. It's weird obviously to experience it, and it's just it's sad. It really is. It's heartbreaking.
Do you have access to your home, and where are you staying now?
We've been able to get back home. It took a while obviously to get the power back on, which was the biggest issue to prevent everybody from getting back home. So right now we're at a hotel. We stayed at a hotel, a friend's house, my mom's house. We didn't know how long we'd be out of the house, so we bounced around a little bit. Then once we figured out that we would eventually have a house to go back to, but that it would be a little while, we found a hotel to stay at.
Is your home damaged?
What's that?
What was the extent of the damage?
We're still kind of assessing everything. The majority of it, we're incredibly fortunate, it's on the outside, but there's plenty of smoke damage on the inside, so you had to replace furniture, mattresses, beds, a bunch of stuff like that. But again, just incredibly blessed and fortunate and grateful that we will eventually have a house to go back to, because there's so many people that weren't that fortunate.